Yeah, hey everybody, this is Ian from Mindful Marketplace, and in this video, I'm going to do something a little bit different, a little bit kind of out of the box with respect to a new way that you can build a marketplace or a multi-vendor booking community, not using WordPress or ShareTribe or any of the more conventional solutions, but instead using Podia, which is the digital storefront software that many of us use to power our online course communities and digital media brands. So you can see our Podia store at partners.mindfulmarketplace.com if you want to see an example of what Podia looks like in the world for courses and memberships and affiliate programs and things like that. And for those of you who are looking to build a directory or a marketplace or a niche community where your members can actually accept they can get paid on your platform and you can earn a commission and build a whole membership ecosystem where members can refer and recommend each other and get affiliate commissions and do all sorts of immersive, interesting, exciting things for your community. Podia offers this really interesting new product type they call a coaching product that allows you to facilitate this very quickly. Now, I'm going to record this fast. I don't want to make this into a long, convoluted video, but I do want to cover the salient steps. And if you want more help with this, you can email me mindfulmarketplace@gmail.com. I can coach you through this on the phone, or I can work with your brand or your publishing platform if you want to implement this in some cool and creative ways. Or if you're part of our course community already, you can. I'm going to have this PDF and some others that will kind of help you do this on your own within the course community that we're also offering, not so ironically, on Podia, right? Because that's what we use to teach our courses. Okay, so the, here's essentially the workflow, and it's really simple. You're going to, step one, create a new product, call it a coaching product because that's the new product type they have. The notable difference from the or with the coaching product is that it has a calendar embed that comes with it. So it allows you or your clients or your members, I should say in this case, to embed their Calendly calendar link in the product. So when you set the product up on the landing page, rather than delivering the content like a normal course would offer, this just serves up a calendar where the folks who buy the product, in this case the coaching product, would select the appropriate day that they want to talk to the proprietor of the product, the coaching product, again, by dint of the availability offered on the calendar. And it integrates with several other really popular calendar options. I use Calendly, so it integrates with that. So that's why I'm using that for example purposes. So step one, I would embed the coaching offer, the offer itself on the calendar, on my Calendly calendar. So let's say it was you can do this on a monthly membership. Let me step back. You can set up any sort of coaching that you want here. This could be recurring coaching, like once a week, once a month, once a day, or just once, right? So you can set this up predicated on your own preferences. So I would create a product and then set that calendar in Calendly for that respective product, and then upon purchase, let's say it was $50 to talk to me for a day or an hour or 10 minutes or whatever, that person would get on the thank you page my calendar, and they could select the appropriate time from my calendar. And and then they would get notification that this is the day that they're set up from Calendly. I would get notification. It would integrate with their own personal calendars as well, so they would know by dint of their let's say Google a calendar when like the tomorrow that they have a consultation with Ian. All that normal stuff applies here. So that is generally the workflow for me, let's say, as the proprietor of the platform, to be offering a coaching product to my own community. But what if you want to do this? What if I want to offer, let's say, Joe, Jane, and John also a product on my platform, a coaching product? Well, all I'm doing at that point is saying, Joe, what would you like to charge for an hour of your time? And Joe says, well, it's $200, $100, whatever. And I say to Joe, all you have to do is send me a picture, a description of what it is that you offer in terms of coaching, a link to your, the appropriate calendar app that you prefer, and I will set up the landing page on Podia for you with a description and a redirect to your calendar once the product is purchased. And we can now offer you the ability to be booked on a popular platform like ours. And then all you're really doing is deciding on the commission structure, what you take, what he gets. So you can negotiate that, or you can have a set price or whatever it may be, and you're off to the races. You can have 5, 6, 7 different people with 5, 6, 7 different commission rates as well. So you really have a lot of flexibility here, and it's all kind of driven from behind by using this calendar driven option in conjunction with the product type they're calling coaching, right? Very, very simple. You're getting paid, right? So you're the one getting the money, and then you're paying them out predicated on what it is that you've agreed to, negotiated in terms of the split. Now, the other advantage, obviously, here is you can bring in affiliates, right? So you can then have other people promoting Joe's coaching, Jane's coaching, John's coaching on your platform, and they get a cut too. So now they get a cut, you get a cut as the platform owner, and Joe gets paid. And again, he gets notified every single time there's a booking by dint of the calendar app is sending all the notifications. So there's no cheating. Like there's no like John saying, well, shit, I'm not getting, I don't trust that you're not taking all this money and I'm not getting booked to the guild and you're just not letting me know. No, it's all being driven by the calendar app from behind. So there's this second kind of reinforcement. Again, it's not the quintessential, most perfect example of how to build this sort of trust engine, but it's pretty damn good, and it's really on a bootstrap budget. You're just paying Podia for all of this, and it makes it very, very easy. We pay Podia about $79 a month, which makes this really super simple. To have that sort of functionality built in, compare that to something like ShareTribe, ShareTribe's newest, software. You're going to pay hundreds of dollars, if not much more than that, to get the same sort of setup. All right. So the other thing you can do that I really recommend is, rather than building all of this on Podia from the standpoint of the design, right? So rather than having all of your members that you're featuring in the booking area on, on like the Podia kind of designed landing pages, so you'd have each person kind of showing up on your landing page. I would build I would use something like Card, or you can even use WooCommerce, to be honest with you. You can use any piece of software, but I recommend Card, and then essentially have each of their pictures, right, on a card. So, and that links to their their Podia coaching product, where you're getting a fee, they are getting paid, all the same rules apply, but you just have a much better designed kind of marketplace than you would if you try to kind of retrofit a Podia storefront for a multi-vendor marketplace, which I don't think aesthetically is quite as appealing. But this is really, really effective and really easy, and you can do this very quickly, in a day, if you really are motivated, and then all your job, the only thing you need to do is then do outreach, reach out to people and invite them to participate. If you already have a community or you have members, et cetera, then it just is sending an email to your existing clients and saying, hey, can we feature you, on our new platform? And here is the arrangement that we propose for the community. You can make, again, revisions on a person by person basis. If there's someone you want to get a higher percentage because they have a higher, public profile, maybe, or somebody's just more prominent in some way. All of that is up to you as the owner of the platform to decide, and it's just really a simple thing to accomplish. So teach what you know, do what you love, wake up the world with your work. Again, if you're interested in doing this and you sign up for Podia using our Mindful Marketplace partnership link, which I'll have below, send me an email, mindfulmarketplace@gmail.com, and I'll give you some extra access to some other stuff that will really help you pull this off quickly. And if you want to work with me or our community in getting this up and running in September, send an email, same address, mindfulmarketplace@gmail.com, or reach out to me on Twitter @IanHollander, and I'm happy to discuss some arrangements that we can make that will help you really get this off the ground in a hurry without a lot of overhead or expense or gimmicks, gurus, and all that other nonsense that so many folks spend weeks, months, or years spinning their wheels with. Okie doke. Again, thank you so much for watching. As always, if you have questions, feel free to ask in the community comments below. Thanks.